Alright, welcome back. It's SkyFactory 3. And today's the day I've been waiting for. It's time to build a computer. I've got so much stuff everywhere. I've got more chickens, and they're making resources, and I need a way to store all of this crap and this crap and this crap. I need a centralized location, so that's what we're going to do. Well, that's how we're going to start our day. We'll see what happens. So if you go to @refined storage, we need a controller. So we need silicon, machine casing, quartz iron, diamond. And we have all of that crap. Silicon is in the drawers. Quartz enriched iron, we got stacks on stacks. We have so much stuff ready to go. I prepped as much as I could. Now we get to make a computer. Machine casings. We're actually going to need like a bunch of these. Alright. Controller. Good to go. So this is the heart of our computer. We can space out just a little bit. There. Perfect. Alright, the next thing you need is a grid. But to make a grid, you need these cores and processors. You make those with solderers. So we need pistons and we need sticky pistons. That's easy enough. There's my pistons. And then if you open some of them loot bags, you get slime saplings, which make slime trees. You knock those down, you get slime balls. So you can make your sticky pistons. You don't even need to figure out how to spawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't even need to figure out how to spawn slimes, which really isn't that hard either. Alright, 3 solderers. Then we need power. Yeah, we'll just use a basic energy conduit. If we need to upgrade later, we will. We'll probably hide this underground later. I just don't feel like it right now. Hey, we've got power, which means we can solder. Alright, so you need redstone. You need basic processors you get from just smelting iron bars, gold bars, and diamond. Turns them into the printed processor, printed advanced. So we throw them in the solderer. Boop, boop, boop. And it starts. And that's going to take a while. So while that's running, there we go. We're going to need more, so we'll go ahead. Let's see. We'll get some more iron. Definitely another stack of gold. Yep, conduit binders. So yeah, if you just throw iron and gold in, they'll just cook as they are, and they'll turn into those processors. Alright, so while we're waiting, let's go check on the new chickens. Made a few new ones. We got the ender pearl chicken, we got our diamond chicken, nether wart chicken, glass chickens, iron, soul sand. Ender pearl chicken's a good one. We needed ender pearl. Did y'all make all the chickens I wanted? Energetic alloy and copper. Yes, you did. Hot dog. Energetic alloy and copper chicken. Alright, so copper. We needed, but we didn't need. Just a handy little guy to have. Oh crap, I hit him in the face. Nope, come back. Boop, got him. Hey, and you got a little brother. Oh Lord, I'm gonna run out of space. Into oblivion. Into oblivion. Alright, let's make energetic alloy. That's the one I needed. Ooh, before we do that, these guys need to go home. Energetic. No, that was glowstone and yellow. Glowstone chicken. Nope. No. There we go. Upgraded my jetpack. We got the vibrant jetpack, tier 4. And we threw some armor on it, which is why I look like I'm wearing a black shirt. Alright. Cocoa brown. And gold. Where do y'all go? Oh, there's the gold. And brown was down here. Yay. Alright, energetic alloy. There we go. Good Lord. Because it is energetic alloy, and I think the ender chicken to make the vibrant chicken. You'll notice I didn't put, the storage crate and the transfer pipes on the back of these, because once we get the computer hooked up, we're gonna just suck all the stuff we need into the computer. You'll also notice I'm low on pigs, because while I had the game running, doggone lightning struck and turned all my pigs into zombie pigments. I only got one pig left, so we need to build a barn. Need to build a barn to keep my animals safe, because these aren't even all the sheep I had. They died somehow. And then I found these randomly wandering back there. My new expanded area. Yep, I've been making things bigger. Growing some new stuff. Up into oblivion. Goodbye. Let's see. Canola. And then coffee beans. Gotta have my coffee. And then rice. So we're growing some new stuff. Just because we can. More coffee seeds. More canola seeds. There are so many more food options in this game, and I figured why not. And then rice. Do I just plant the rice, or do I make rice seeds? We do not just plant the rice. Can we turn it into rice seeds? We do. Alright, let's get some more rice going. I don't know why at the lowest level it calls it cheese. That's just weird. I don't remember if I showed the Inferium farm running, but I've been upgrading the seeds. They're tier 4 now. I got my auto farmer with my solar panel. 331 stacks of Inferium essence. That's going to be important later. Alright, let's go check on my processors. 26 and 21 and 18. Hot dog. Whee! Alright, let's put the farm stuff away. Let's trash our eggs we don't need and the poop we don't need. And it's nighttime already. Alright. So now we got some processors. We need to make a grid, so we need construction cores, which is the basic processor with glowstone. And I think the other one's the one with quartz. So we need glowstone. We'll just grab 4 of those. And then we will grab some quartz. Where's my quartz? There's my quartz. So basic processor with glowstone. You're going to need a few. Might as well just get the few. Alright, so we need a grid, which is how you look into the computer. There's my computer screen. But we're just going to go ahead and upgrade to a crafting grid, so advanced processor and crafting table. Do I have crafting table laying around? I do not. Do I have any wood laying around? I do not. There we go. Crafting table. Crafting grid. Come over here. Set it down. Right up top. Right up front. We now have a storage system that we can craft in. But we can't actually store anything because we need a damn disk drive. And that is disk manipulator. No. There we go. Disk drive. Quartz enriched iron, advanced processors. Got those already. We did all the prep work. Set this one down low. Disk drive. So now we need to make these storage parts, turn them into storage disks, so that we can start putting all the stuff in the computer. And I know we need glass. But I don't think we need quartz. We don't need diamond. We don't need slime. We don't need that. We don't need that. Done with pistons. We've got energy. Don't need the conduit binders. Let's clear out some of this inventory. I don't need my bow right now. I'll keep it close for later. Alright. So we need 64K storage part. Excuse me. 64K storage part, which needs 3 16s, which needs 3 4s, which needs 3 1s. So that's math. So we need 3 of these, which means we need 9 of these, which means we need 27 of these. Silicon, redstone, glass, and quartz. Grab a stack. Grab some stacks. Alright. I said 27. Oh, we'll make more later, don't worry. 4K storage. That did not make as many as I wanted. What happened? Oh, we need more processors. Damn it. There we go. We're up to 9. And then 3 of those. 1 of these. And we did it. And then we need the disk part. Storage housing. That's the one. Wait for it. There it is. We pop this in the computer. And now, yes, we can just put all our stuff in a computer. Oh, I'm so happy. We could take all of this stuff, all of it, and we can just toss it in the computer. I don't need chests anymore. Oh, very nice. And it just holds it all. It's holding 2.1 thousand out of 64,000. Oh, this is going to be great. But don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch me do this. We're going to fast forward through here. So I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So I got rid of all the drawers here. And I emptied out my chest. I didn't even bother picking that one up. We'll deal with that later. And I loaded it all into this computer. We got 16,000 wood, 3,000 glass, 3,000 glowstone. Just from all those drawers. And we're already 2/3 of the way full on this disk. So obviously we're going to have to make more. But we got so much more. We got chickens. We got the I already forgot what it's called. Oh, the sifter's downstairs. So there's no way. I mean, yeah, we're going to build more discs, but there's other ways that we can actually get the items to the grid where it doesn't actually take space. So what we're going to do, see, importers, exporters, and cables. These are the items, cables that refined storage uses to move parts around. But external storage, chests and destruction cores, construction cores. This is how... Oh. We're going to need a bunch of cable. With the external storage, it'll just look at the drawers and you can pull from them. One exporter. I can never remember if it's exporter or importer. But we'll be able to look at the inventory and we'll be able to see and pull from it. But we won't actually waste any of our disk space. Boop. Oh, did I put it like right above it? Is this going to work out perfectly? Yes, it is. All right, so this drawer controller here, if we put the external storage on it and start running cable. Wow, I did not line those up whatsoever. Like at all. But I can never remember if it's the importer or the exporter. What does that look like? I think it's the exporter. I think they're named backwards. Alright, cables are connected. And if I did it right, we'll be able to see these blocks of emeralds. I built that elevator and I just like flying around. Yep, 106 blocks of emeralds, 167 blocks of copper. And it didn't waste any more of our disk space. So they're going to sit down there in those drawers, but we can see them here. Very nice. And we'll cover that dirt up. So, oh, that is fabulous. But we need to make more disk space anyway. And I was in the middle of doing that. And I started running out of stuff. 4K storage part, we got 9. So you put it back in the system, then we get a 16K. And we make the most of those. Yep, we made all 3. 64K. Check. Then 64K storage disk. Alright, so if we need it, we now have 128K. Hot damn. So underneath here, we now have all the drawers just running their way into the computer. Down here at the mob spawner, we've been automated. It's now collecting all of the stuff I want. I hear monster. Oh, hello there. Boop. Boop. No, you need to go. You need to go. Alright, so we're now collecting all the stuff from the monster spawner that we want. We're collecting, I got 24 stacks of ender pearls, snowballs, fairy essence, redstone, sugar. Then I've got all the loot bags auto-compressing, which is empty right now because we're not getting so much. But those auto-compress into this drawer. So we need to connect these drawers to that, but that's a long way to run a cable. So what we need to do, have this wonderful feature of network receivers and network transmitters. We build these along with the network card. And we could put a connected computer down there that we can just run a cable 10 feet. And it'll still show up in the same system. So in the morning, we'll knock that out. And it's morning. Look at that. Get all this crap out of my inventory. I don't care. Alright, so we need network receiver. We need a bunch of processors, a bunch of ender pearls. Do we have it? We do. I think that's the one that goes down there. Network transmitter, which is the same thing but upside down, but we're missing something. Oh, more destruction cores. Go ahead and make 4 of those. Construction core. Go ahead and make 4 of those. Network transmitter. Beep off boop. Network card. Uh-oh, what'd I miss? Paper. I have some paper. Yep, 15 papers. Into the system. Network card. Check, and then we need a grid. Fairly certain we need a grid. Alright, hot dog, that's everything we need. So network transmitter, I think, sits here. Yep. So now we come on down to the monster spawner. Network receiver. Grid, network card. So we can just put it in the back because there's more room back here. 1 and 2. Oh no, no power. Network card, you click on the receiver. Saves the location. Then we slam that network card into the transmitter. 61 blocks away. Nope, down, down. And now we got a working computer. I did make a crafting grid, so I can't craft from here, which I don't really need to, so I'm not going to waste the thingies, but I do need a new external storage and importer. Exporter? I've already forgotten. But I only need to make 1. No, it is importer. It was the flat one. Let's see. External storage goes on this drawer controller. Importer goes on the computer. And there we go. And now we've got 400 ender pearls at our disposal. Hot dog. God, I wish this is all in regular... Ooh, accidental elevator. All in regular Minecraft. Alright, so everything takes all of these processors. And these solderers are real slow. So what we're going to do... So we're going to make some speed upgrades. Speed upgrade, we need sugar, redstone, and upgrades, which is more of the improved processors. So everything takes more stuff. Unfortunately, these don't stack. And then we need sugar. I have sugar cane. Where did it go? There it is. Yay. Make a nice stack of sugar. And then we'll grab our redstone. Sugar goes on top. Upgrade on the bottom. Redstone. And it slowly cooks. In the meantime, let's make some more processors. Iron goes in, processors come out. I need to do gold too. Sweet. Alright, so one speed upgrade is ready. So we put that in the slot, and now this one goes faster. Two upgrades. Even faster. And now it's lightning fast. Beautiful. We can slap these in the next one. Yay! Oh, Lord, where's all my stuff? We might have to cook some more silicon. Nope, didn't mean to grab that. Oh, no, here it is. Well, we need to cook it anyway. Now we can make more processors. Yay! All right. And now for chickens. This is going to be quite the tedious undertaking, but in the end it's going to be super worth it. Oh, how y'all doing? Y'all make my eggs yet? Y'all can't make any eggs because I left all this crap in here. Oh no. Vibrant alloy chicken. You already made it. Hot damn. We'll let that hatch. Alright, the third big deal about this computer is auto crafting. No, I don't have everything I need. Alright, so we take this crafter. The crafter's here. Oh no, we need a pattern grid. So we have to make a grid. And we still don't have everything we need. You don't make a stack. I'm tired of it. No, I just used all my iron processors. Damn it. Son of a gun. I didn't put any silicon in there because I was waiting on these. Alright, do I have any left? Any of the silicon thing? Sure don't. Alright, we'll cook some more. And we'll see if we can move on while we wait. Alright, clear, clear, clear. My inventory can finally be clear. I'm so happy. Nope. Alright, we have the grid. Need to make patterns. Ooh, running out of quartz and rich iron. Well, we'll deal with that here in a minute. Pattern grid. Nope. There we go. God, they cook so fast. patterns. Oh, that's right, we're out of those. So click on the top of the grid and search pattern. That's how you find what's in your inventory, instead of scrolling and looking. Alright. Why did I do that? I accidentally just uploaded them back into the computer. So put our patterns here, and then we find a thing we want to make. So let's say solar. We're going to need to make solar panels, and that was horribly tedious. So we go to solar panel 1. We click on mirrors, glass, iron ingot. We now have a pattern to make mirrors. And then planks. Well, that's birch. We got a whole bunch of oak logs. So we'll set a pattern to make planks out of the logs. And we don't need to make one for the redstone. So now we have a pattern for mirrors. We have a pattern for planks. We can just make the pattern for the solar panel. We put these patterns into the crafter. Come to the crafting grid, change it to only craftables. Now I can click solar panel 1 and I can make 64 of them. It tells me how much stuff I have and start. And it'll just start crafting mirrors, it'll start crafting planks, and it'll start crafting solar panels. And I can create patterns all the way up to all the way up, except for the chaotic solar panel. If it can't do fusion crafting, I don't think. That's going to be fun. I can't wait for that. But that chaotic solar panel is going to be our end game, because you have to kill the chaos dragon, and I don't think I've ever beat him before. That's going to be fun. Oh Lord, it's nighttime again already. Alright, so we've got our computer, we've got our storage. We've got to hook up all the chickens, but that's going to be awfully tedious. We got that all hooked up. I've got to set up 1,000 crafters for all the cool stuff I want to do, but now that we've got a computer to help with all the crafting, to make the solar panels, I can set it to make the vibrant capacitor banks for me so we can have power and we can have storage. And we're working on our chickens. Getting the chickens we need for the supplies we need so we can do the fusion crafting to get the draconic stuff. So what we're going to do now, let's go kill a dragon. How much damage does my obsidian AIoT do? Not much. So let's find a nice sword. We got a good bow. We need a nice sword. What options do we have? Man of Steel, Elementium, Wooden. Diamond Sword does 7. Emerald Sword does 9 damage. Diamantine Crystal Sword does 8. Emeradic Crystal. Not bad. The Sentient Sword from Blood Magic. Definitely can't do Superium. Intermedium. Did that say 30? Oh yeah, the Draconic stuff. That's what fusion crafting can get you. 35 attack damage on one sword. Living Sword. Sword of the Wyvern. Elementium and Man of Steel from Botany. We're going to play with Botany here in a little bit. So I guess the best I can make right now would be an Emerald Sword. There we go. Alright, so we need to get to the end. So we need an end cake. And then we need a cake. We need 3 buckets of milk, sugar, eggs. I don't have any of it. I don't have any of it in the computer. Alright, so we need buckets. Where's my buckets? I don't even have 3 buckets. Yay. Alright, cows. Give me your milk. Grab some wheat. Thank God we got all these chickens. 10,000 eggs. Cake. Hey, the achievement get the lie. And cake. Give me the eyes of Ender. Alright, we need food. Grab some baked potatoes. And we got my bow. We got a hammer for some reason. Got my sword. Make sure my jetpack's fully charged. Nice. Put the end cake up here next to the nether portal. If we're going to fight bad guys. Alright, you put the cake down. It's only got a sliver. Then we add Eyes of Ender to it. And it's full. It is ready. Off we go. And except for the part where I can fly, this is just like fighting the original Ender Dragon. Kill his crystals. Oh, and one more cage. At least I won't be hurting for iron bars anymore. Oh, mine goes slower when you're flying. Okay. Anytime now. There we go. Oh, he's linked to that one. Free damage. Alright, that all of them? Oh, I should have brought glass bottles. Alright, time to fight. Come on. Oh, the Tinker's bow is just rinsing him when I can actually hit him. And stab. Alright, 9 damage on this sword is not a lot. Oh. No, don't fly away. Let me hit you. Come back here, loser. Oh, you're gonna fly away one more time? Okay. Nope, I missed. Oh, it is so much faster when you let me shoot you. Yay! We killed the Ender Dragon. We beat Minecraft. Yay! The dragon heart. And a dragon egg. Click to start hatching. Well, we don't want that right now. Dragon heart and an epic shader grab bag. Nice. Well, next time. Wee. Yep, not watching the credits. Home again, home again. Happy to be home again. Supremium essence into the computer. Dragon heart into the computer. And the grab bag into the computer because why not? We don't need to worry about throwing away stuff we don't need because we've got all the space in the world. Oh, I've got so much to do now that I've got this computer set up. So I think we'll just leave this episode just a little short so I can get to hooking up all my chickens, making some new nests. Build some more crafters. And make all the cool stuff. And I think once I get all that set up, I might play with Botania a little bit. Welcome to Magic Mountain, where magic happens. But that's it for me. We'll see you next time. Wee.